Kena Suha.
That doesn't send a reminder, but your family financial protection should. That is why term takaful is the smartest way to protect your family's future. It is full protection, which is no investment needed and no confusion. It just massive coverage at the lowest cost. Plus, it follows Sharia principle, which is mutual help ta'awun, shared responsibility tabaruk, and 100% ethical. Okay, so what is term takaful? Term takaful is a Sharia compliant mutual protection term that provides coverage for a specific period, the term like 10 years, 20 years, or until your mortgage ends. It operates on the principle of shared responsibility, where participants pool their contribution to help and protect each other financially in the event of death, disability, or critical illness. That is an example. Say you are 13 years old. The youngest kid is 5 years old. You want 5,000 of coverage until your youngest kid turns 25. That's 20 years of protection. So, how is term takaful different from other options? Let's put it side by side. First, compared to conventional term life, that one has the riba, moral, and mindset issues that Hazika had talked about. Even though both are low cost because they are full protection only, but the difference for term takaful is its main characteristic, which is Sharia compliant. Next, compared to investment linked takaful, that one is also Sharia compliant too, but it makes coverage with investment. Part of your money goes to protection, while part gets invested for cash flow. Because of that, it's more expensive. Term takaful strips it back to the basic, that is death coverage only. The contract is based on tabaruk, and because it's just protection, it's the most affordable option. Oh, and one more thing, with takaful, if the tabaruk fund has money left over at the end of the year because claims were low, that surplus can be shared with other participants. It's not guaranteed, but it can happen. Conventional insurance doesn't do that. So, if your main goal is to cover your home loan or income for your family during your working years, and you want to do it in the halal way, term takaful usually the most direct way.
So now let's dive into the three elements of Sharia prohibition. Why is the conventional insurance deemed impermissible? According to the Sharia Advisory Council, there are three major prohibited elements embedded within it. So first is riba, which is interest. When you pay your monthly premiums to a conventional insurance company, the money is placed into their general fund. The company then invests this pool of money into various financial instruments to generate profit. The issue here is that they are free to invest in interest-based account, non-Sharia compliant bonds, or even shares of companies involved gambling or alcohol. This interest-based profit generation is where riba occurs. Second, moral, which is uncertainty. In conventional insurance, the contract between you and the company is a contract of buying and selling, which is buying protection. This introduces moral because neither party knows what they will ultimately get. The buyer doesn't know how much compensation they will actually receive, since no one knows when a mishap will happen, and the company doesn't know how much premium they will successfully collect. If the buyer stays perfectly healthy until the policy expires, their money is lost entirely and becomes the company's pure profit. This level of uncertainty in trading is strictly forbidden. Third is maisir or gambling. This element arises directly as a consequence of error. When contract is based on winning or losing based on pure chance, it essentially becomes a wager. The Insurance company bets that the buyer will stay healthy so they can pocket the premiums for free. Meanwhile, the buyer unintentionally finds themselves hoping for a mishap just so their financial commitment doesn't go to waste and they can claim a massive payout. This scenario of profiting off another party's loss is classified as a form of gambling or maisir. So next, let's go through to the advantage of term takaful. So first, affordable contribution. The contribution required is generally lower compared to other family takaful products because it focuses mainly on protection rather than savings or investment. Second, high protection coverage. Term takaful provides a high level of financial protection for participants and their beneficiaries. In the event of death or total permanent disability during the coverage period, the beneficiaries will receive the takaful benefits, helping them manage financial obligations. The disadvantage of term takaful first is no maturity benefit. If the participant survive until the end of the coverage term and no claim is made, no payout will be received. Second, limited coverage period. Another disadvantage is that the protection is only provided for a specific period, such as 10, 20, or 30 years. Once the term expires, the participant must renew the plan or purchase a new one to continue receive coverage.
In Islam, we are taught to tie our camel first. That means we take the means, we plan, we protect, and then we put our trust in Allah. That is tawakal. Protection isn't about fear, it's about responsibility. It's about making sure the people you love are okay, even if you are not there. Term takaful lets you fulfill that responsibility without compromising your values. It's protection with barakah.